Hello, this is Kevin Heiser with IT Martini. I'm here at Tween Brands campus in New Albany, Ohio for IT Martini Hour 19. And I'm here with Pala from iPinion. How are you doing?
Hey, good, Kevin. Thank you.
Well, tell me a little bit about iPinion.
iPinion basically connects the brands with the consumers in the mobile space. You know, today when you leave home, one thing you make sure is you get your mobile phones with you. Right, and amongst the youth and the youngsters, it's so common that they spend more time on their iTouch and the smartphones and tablets as opposed to on the PCs. And what it really means is down the line in the future, people may not know about PCs, but they will definitely know about the tablets and phones. And sure, big brands are aware of that. And what we are helping them do is understand the consumer behavior in the mobile space. In essence, we got the apps for all the major operating systems like iOS, Android, BlackBerry, and we have HTML5 web app too. We got a survey platform, we got behavioral data collection platform. So brands can understand not only what people think in the form of asking questions and getting answers, but they also understand what people do. And the good thing about smartphones and tablets is the behavior is, the phenomenon is so strong. It's like a billion phenomena globally, right? I mean, United States, the penetration of smartphones and tablets is nearing 50%. So you essentially see everybody walking around with this. And with this, it's not only changing the behavior of how people are communicating, but also the way they are consuming information, entertainment, and media. Everything is happening here. And we help brands to understand what people are watching, when, what kind of sites they're visiting, what kind of apps they're using, what they're downloading, what musics they're playing, etc. Of course, with the acceptance and opt-in from the panel members. So the app is out there in the App Store. People can download iPinion by looking into the App Store, take a few profile questions and be a part of the panel. They can agree to participate in surveys. They can agree to share their information, and we consolidate it. And we sell this aggregated information to the brands who want to know about them without any private information of the consumers. And in return, yeah. So that's about what we do.
Okay, so it sounds like your customer is actually the brand. There is an end user component, so you're a B2B company with a B2C need, so that you've got the consumers that are using it. The brands obviously are getting valuable insight. I would assume that allows them to set direction for product launches. It could be customer service issues, how to improve customer service, just about anything. What is the person who, I think you used the term panelist, or the consumer that's using the iPinion app, what's in it for them?
Okay, you really sounded like a market research guy. I guess you had some background. So that's what they do, and the brands get to know consumers because that helps them shape their products, take the product to people with the right communication and right marketing strategies. So that's what is in it for them. And to your question of what is in it for the people, there are essentially two things that we have seen why people would like to participate, giving feedback. One is the gratification, right? I mean, the big brands hear you. They really are serious about getting your feedback and incorporating in their products. But more importantly, it also remunerates for your time. People, when you participate in a survey which goes anywhere between 2 to 10 minutes, you earn points, which equates to could be like $1 to $10, depending on what kind of survey you're participating. We give you reward points that you can accumulate and redeem it in the form of cash, PayPal cash, or iTunes gift card, which you can use for buying whatever stuff, right? For our Amazon cards and stuff like that. So that way, you first get gratified, and two, you get remunerated.
Well, it sounds like, if I'm understanding you correctly, from the consumer standpoint, it's wonderful because not only back in the day when I had to write a letter to the president of a large corporation which had no face and I knew they never heard my input or even cared, Now the brands are actually caring, so they're finding ways to interact with users, and you're going to find some way to reward me, whether monetary or through some type of gift or something of that nature. That sounds like a pretty good deal for the end user. So for the brands, I've seen a lot of different platforms that are trying to do surveys and so forth. You have a unique perspective from an experience standpoint in the background. What is it about your experience that makes your platform a little better than some of the others that are out there trying to speak the same message, but probably not executing as well on it?
Okay, this is a question we often hear from our customers. The biggest thing is we got something what we call as the enterprise grade. You know, research and surveys can be defined in a lot of ways. It could be a simple poll question to really complex conjoint analysis. What iPinion does is, if I had to give you some data points to get the point out, we got like 20 different question types. You know, researchers have a particular science behind it. Like, you know, there are some things that has to be a single choice question, some things to be a multi-choice question. Sometimes you have to ask in the form of a slider or a rating or a ranking, and you got to apply some logics like branching, looping, and randomizations. I don't want to go into that, but for a survey to be really intelligent, you got to have these logics built in. And that's where iPinion stands out and is really on the top of the deck in terms of the research capabilities. So it's built for professional research grade users. And two, we have the platforms covered, all of the platforms covered: iOS, Android, BlackBerry, HTML5, web app for whatever I did not say, right? So it has it covered that way. And we can ask questions, and asking is not all that iPinion does. We can listen to people. We have this passive collection capability. You agree to be monitored like a big, you know, it's like sort of a big brother, so to say, but of course with all your permission. So we get to know what you do, you know, in terms of the app usage or web usage. So that way we are really unique, combining the power of professional research, combining the power of mobile technology. I forgot to mention that. One is the traditional one that I just mentioned in terms of the question types, but we're also taking advantage of things like geolocation, which is only unique to this to these devices. You couldn't do that in the PC. We take advantage of the media capabilities. You know, people can take a picture of themselves and attach it to as a part of the response. You can't do that in the PC, or it is a long route. You take a camera, shoot, upload, and then put it. You don't do that, right? And in the moment is very relevant. You know, like a cash receipt QR code service. You go to the cash receipts. You know, you go to a shop like Walmart or Best Buy. There is a survey invitation. Do you think you come home and you go there with that and take it? Well, you know, the in the moment response is lost. But with QR code surveys, we capture people in the moment. So these are ways where we are truly unique. Not only doing it in a newer platform, but we are really being disruptive. We are doing stuff that was not possible in the past.
Excellent. Now, tonight we've got 7 other companies here that are vying for the much-coveted IT Martini Community Choice Award. So as everybody's going to the ballot box and they're voting for one of the 7, because only one can win, what's the one thing you want them to think about iPinion when they go to the ballot box?
Okay, one is how do consumers benefit from technology, right? I mean, and the brands benefit from technology. That's what iPinion is trying to solve. We think that iPinion can live and breathe together with them. It's really taking advantage, and it's making life of people less intrusive. Life of people better, because this is a less intrusive technology, and it helps the overall brands to come up with newer products by understanding you better. So I think we are doing something really unique and interesting here, and hope we get some, get more awards than others.
Sounds good. Well, thank you very much for your time, and best of luck tonight. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for inviting us to IT Martini. Enjoyed being here.
Thanks.